Not everyone's a fan then Harry. Prince has adorable exchange with baby at Invictus. Prince Harry has been captured sharing an adorable moment with young fans at the Invictus Games in the Netherlands. The prince and wife Meghan Markle have been at the games in The Hague this week without their children Archie and Lilibet, who stayed at home in California. However, the Duke still enjoyed interacting with youngsters at the week-long competition, including one adorable baby who initially looked less than enamored with the royals' welcome. Little Lilibet did not seem far from Harry's mind when he greeted a mother and her baby as they watched the indoor rowing competition at the games, which runs until Friday. The youngster did not appear to be an immediate fan of the royal, first looking inquisitive then shocked as he said hello to the pair. Harry was then pictured fist-bumping another child who was sat next to him at the event. The girl looked overjoyed to meet the prince, who opened the games with wife Meghan on Saturday night. Meghan has since returned to the pair's home in the United States while Harry is expected to remain in the Netherlands for the duration of the competition. The Duke founded the Games for Sick and Injured Military Personnel and Veterans in 2014, which aims to help their rehabilitation through sport. Harry and Meghan paid a visit to the Queen on his way to the Games, stopping off briefly at Windsor Castle for a meeting with his grandmother for the first time in 2 years. During an exclusive sit-down interview with a U.S. network aired on Wednesday, the prince discussed the trip and his life in America with his wife and young family. In comments which have raised eyebrows in the royal family, the Duke told NBC Today show host Hoda Kotb he wanted to make sure the Queen was protected and had the right people around her. He told Ms. Kotb that it was great to be back with the Queen and she is on great form, but he wanted to ensure that she had the right people alongside her. The Duke said, "She's always got a great sense of humor with me and I'm making sure that she's, protected and got the right people around her." Harry did not elaborate on who he was referring to. NBC Today host Ms. Kotb described Prince Harry as the Queen's closest confidant and said she tells him things she doesn't tell anyone else, repeating the Duke's own words. The comments will undoubtedly ruffle some feathers at the palace, as the Sussexes have been openly critical of the firm and have spoken candidly about their struggles as senior royals. He said he and Meghan had enjoyed tea and a catch-up with the Queen, who turns 96 on Thursday. The prince divulged that he had not yet decided whether to come back to the UK for the Platinum Jubilee celebrations this summer and that there were lots of issues to overcome before his children were able to come to visit their great-grandmother. Lilibet, now 10 months old, has never met the Queen. He said, "There's lots of things with security issues and everything else. So this is what I'm trying, to make it possible that I can get my kids to meet the Queen." When asked whether he missed his father and brother, the Prince of Wales and Duke of Cambridge, Prince Harry avoided the question and instead insisted he was focusing on the athletes of the Invictus Games. He said his focus is on my family, who I miss massively, with his 2 little people back in California while he is in The Hague this week. The chat comes roughly a year after Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle gave a bombshell interview to Oprah Winfrey in which the couple opened up about life as senior royals, including accusing unnamed royals of racism against their son Archie before he was born. Meghan also accused the institution of failing to help her when she was suicidal. The television interview was the first time the couple spoke at length about their struggles as part of the firm since they stepped back as senior royals and moved to the United States with son Archie in early 2020. The chat threw the royal family into chaos, with the Queen herself issuing a statement following the interview. The monarch expressed her concern over allegations of racism and said she was saddened after learning how challenging the couple had found life as working royals. The Queen said issues would be dealt with privately by the royal family. However, she added that some recollections of events may vary. looked back as senior royals and moved to the United States with son Archie in early 2020. The chat threw the royal family into chaos, with the Queen herself issuing a statement following the interview. The monarch expressed her concern over allegations of racism and said she was saddened after learning how challenging the couple had found life as working royals. The Queen said issues would be dealt with privately by the royal family. However, she added that some recollections of events may vary.